I enjoy my visits to Waxhaw, North Carolina. It's a perfect stop on U.S. Route 74. That is, if you enjoy visiting a historic, small, charming southern town that harkens back to a time less stressful, a time where everyone seems to know everyone. A lot of people come to see the trains, and others come to learn about the 7th President of the United States of America, Andrew Jackson. He was born in the Waxhaws, but where exactly is an age-old question. Waxhaw has a wonderful farmer's market with fresh and local produce. It's the perfect place to start a Saturday morning. Waxhaw has a good selection of food offerings to meet the needs of locals and us hungry travelers. Hey, Chef Pascal.
Hey, good morning, Carl. How are you?
I'm doing good. What you working on?
Just a little breakfast prep, making some fresh quiche.
Nice, nice.
Why don't you come around and check us out?
Okay, great. Wow. Well, you know, any chance I get to step into the kitchen of a good chef, I'm here.
You know, I do the same thing.
Yeah?
You know, there's so many people that are more talented than I am, and I just like to share. We just finished making these quiche.
Oh, man.
Homemade quiche. You can't beat it. And we're actually, the secret is, well, I'll tell you the secret, okay? Right? Which is
nobody else.
Okay. It's the farm fresh eggs.
And those are the best eggs. They're much richer, aren't they?
They are. And we always like to say, you know, they're brighter than the sun because they have that nice little orange tint to it, and it's just full of flavor.
Do you see a lot of tourists come here?
Oh, absolutely, especially during the summer months. A lot of people are looking for that small town feel, and that's what Waxhaw really embodies, is that it's still small town.
Hi, girls. Come on in. Welcome to Provisions. How are you? Hi, welcome to Provisions.
It's great seeing you.
Carl, thank you so much.
I love what you and your wife have done. Well, I look forward to eating some of your food.
All right, Carl.
Great.
Thank you again.
Thanks, Chef.
We'll see you again soon.
After a nice meal, it's time to check out more of what the town has to offer. There seems to be something for just about everyone in the family. And if your timing is just right, you might just run into one of the many local festivals that takes place in Waxhaw.
I found her number in the pocket of my blue jeans. Picked up the phone and let it ring.
I love having fun with the local folks. You just never know what might happen. So what are you doing?
I'm making fingerless mitts.
Fingerless mitts?
Yep.
So there are people in Waxhaw with no fingers.
Well, yes, it's very sad, but it's not quite true.
No, it's not true. Okay. Look what we found in Waxhaw, a Boykin Spaniel. That's the official dog for South Carolina. Mud Pie's her name. Now, the official dog for North Carolina is the Plot Hound. Look at this. I love artwork that incorporates things of nature, so this is a real nice organic piece. It's beautiful. Stewart's Gallery is one of the many artisan shops in downtown Waxhaw. Here's another great little shop on Main Street. Indigo Pearl is a unique shop. There's lots of things to look at with representations from several different artists. Okay, here's Fred. Let's see if I can, whoops, I can get position. So the idea is you sit here, it looks like there's a place to put your drink, and you just sit here in your yard and watch people go by with Fred. So tell me about the coffee shop here. The news that matters happens right here at the coffee shop. Yeah, fantastic. All right, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. What's the best coffee here?
Today we have Not Your Mama's. You should drink that.
Not Your Mama's?
Not Your Mama's House Blend.
Not Your Mama's House Blend. Okay. All right. What do you drink? Good morning.
Good morning.
I'd like some coffee.
What can we get for you?
I'll have a medium Not Your Mama's.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have a triple espresso.
Okay.
And I think that's it. Okay, so we got it ordered.
So if you want coffee and
Got it
you
ordered.
want a latte,
Oh, great. That's mine?
yes, that is the medium light roast.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
So do you come here to the coffee shop every week?
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
I live in Charlotte. I play basketball down this way, and so it's kind of a ritual. Come here every Saturday, grab a coffee, go to the farmer's market,
right?
Get some vegetables, maybe some meat. It looks like they have a little something. They a lot of times have a little something over here.
Right.
So walk over there and check that out.
I love this old building.
We are so very happy that it is finished.
But tell me about the building. Who built it?
This is Duncan MacDonald's house.
Okay.
Duncan MacDonald came to Waxhaw when the train came.
Okay.
In 1888.
Wow.
So we think that he built the little two-story wooden structure across the street. Lived upstairs, had a post office downstairs. He was our first postmaster.
So now let's step back in time a little bit further. And this was the place in the Waxhaw area for one of our infamous presidents of the United States, Andrew Jackson.
Carl, you are so right. And I am absolutely positively certain he was born in North Carolina.
You're sure?
Absolutely.
Let's talk about that for a moment, because I've gone to visit all the sites, trying to do my homework, and I understand the value for South Carolina to claim him as a president, because they don't have one. North Carolina has two others, Polk and Andrew Johnson.
Absolutely.
Tell me why you're convinced that he was born on the North Carolina side.
It's where the DAR erected the monument, and it is in North Carolina.
So if I understand the story correctly, it was the mother of Andrew Jackson, Elizabeth, her husband had died, and she was ready to give birth, and so she was going to her sister's house. So one sister was in North Carolina and one in South Carolina. So that's where the discrepancy, the argument is, right?
At that point in time, there was no North or South Carolina. Okay. You realize that?
Right, because it was colonial times. That's right. So it's still obviously the seventh president of the United States was definitely born in the Waxhaws.
Absolutely.
So if you like a historic southern downtown with an artistic flair and a variety of good food, then Waxhaw, North Carolina makes the perfect U.S. Route 74 stop, where there's food, fun, history, and more. See you on the tracks. So leash your dog. You can carry your iguana,